Thank you for buying this mobile sink stand from Fixture Displays. The item number is 18536. You can find this on fixturedisplays.com by search 18536. These are all the components and hardware and plumbing. We're going to start to show you how to assemble this. First, you want to insert all the bolts into the embedded nuts. Use a light duty screwdriver, which save you significant time, and then you can insert the cams into the hole. Make sure the arrow face out toward the hole. Now this is the motor or pump. You want to install the pump using the 4 provided screws in this location, and then use a bracket to hold the componentry in place. If you have any questions, email us cs@fixturedisplays.com. Now this screw you can install now. You will explain later why it's in there. Now that we have finished the inside components of the back panel of the cabinet, we're going to insert the 2 side panels and then fasten the cams. Then we are going to install the bottom piece and then fasten the cams. Now you want to make sure the cams are properly aligned. If they are not, there will be a gap. Don't force a closure, rather adjust properly to have a snug and perfect fit. Now we're going to install the casters. There are 2 locking, 2 non-locking. These are the 2 door panels. The one with a added piece is on the left. The one with a lock hole is to the right. We're going to install the hinges. Now these hinges are pretty standard. They're adjustment screws. There are 2 adjustment screws that you can adjust the door angle up or down, front or back. You can find more videos on YouTube by searching cabinet hinge. There should be tons of videos to show you how to make the fine adjustments if you don't already know what to do. Now we're going to install the lock, install the barrel, and then fasten the nut. Before you install the tong, make sure you turn the key to the far right. Can no longer turn any further. This is when you would install the tong, and it will function in the right angle. Then you can install the handles. If you like our product, we can definitely use a good review, either on Amazon or on Fixture Displays or any marketplace you bought this item from. We can also use pictures of your item in use at your lab or school or food service stand. Now I'm going to show you how to install the plumbing pieces. Certainly there's a protective film on top of the flange. You want to remove that for final installation. Now in this process we didn't use any plumber's glue. In your final installation, it is recommended to use some plumber's glue. Certainly it's not required, but is more professional to do. Now you're going to prepare these pieces as shown. And then we're going to install it, matching the 2 pieces up, and then turn clockwise from the bottom to fasten the 2 pieces together. We're going to install the drain pipe. Again, some plumber's glue would be advisable. Then we're going to insert the power supply into the pump device. Now we prepared 2 bottles in there, they are regular office water, drinking water bottles. They are not supplied, they're only shown in the video to show you how you could use them. You can use any supply water tank or a waste water bucket, whatever you have, but certainly using office water bottles is one of the many ways to do so. Now make sure the water supply goes to the supply bottle, and then disposal go to the waste basket. Now we're going to plug in and then test the water flow. The water flows 1.5 liters per minute. So it's a decent flow, but definitely not a rushing gush. Now we're going to show you a heater set. This heater set can be purchased if you need this function. It comes with a temperature control unit, and it is set in Celsius, and there is a button indicating it's on. To figure out Celsius to Fahrenheit conversion, you can Google that fairly easily. Now to set this, you want to go to P0. That's the start temperature. That's when this heater will start work. In this example, we're setting this to be 33 degrees, and then you see there's a button essentially turning this heater on. Now we're going to P1. That sets the stop temperature. You can increase that to, for example, 45 degrees Celsius. That's when it will stop. For your information, Celsius to Fahrenheit conversion is fairly straightforward. Fahrenheit equals 32 plus 1.8 times of Celsius. There are P2 and P3 functions. They are related to time delays. We are not going to introduce in this video. If you need this information, email us cs@fixturedisplays.com. That's charliesam@fixturedisplays.com. We do not recommend you to use more complicated functions. We simply wish you just use the start and end temperature, and make sure when you're using this device is in supervised mode. In other words, you don't want to leave it without the person near it for overnight, for example. But can you? Yes, you can. If you can help, we would prefer you use caution. Now we're going to use a thermometer to test the temperature increase we are able to achieve with this heater. You can see the temperature is reaching 45, and it takes a little while, depending on the size of your tank, to heat to 45 degrees Celsius. The tabletop is 24 by 18. The overall height with the wheels are 30 inches. The faucet is 10.5, and the sink is 12 by 10 by 5 inches deep. For your information, an average office 5-gallon bottle is about 10 inches in diameter and 19 inches tall. Once again, we want to thank you for using Fixture Displays.